Not much power in my battery of the phone. 38%. I was already recording, but I see I talk too much, so wanna talk less. And what do I wanna talk about? Well, I don't record enough videos for YouTube, so I thought let's do this one. Not everybody likes the church that I go to, not everybody thinks it's the Holy Spirit, not everybody blah 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 blah. I expect my healings from Jesus. I don't want a hospital, I don't want an operation, I don't. I want it from Jesus. You can have your opinion, that's your choice. I want it from Jesus, and the result is I get healings, blessings, things I didn't expect, and I'm expecting more and more and more. And last Tuesday prayer night, there was a word of knowledge for pain in the vertebrae between the shoulder blades. Well, I do not have pain, but my vertebrae are crooked to the front, so I want that straight. So I reacted to that, and brother that had the word prayed for me. One vertebrae went hot to the that it became painful, and it shifted from vertebrae, and I was like, shifting? That is not good news, Spirit. So he prayed for that, and on the 10-15 minutes, maybe more, I don't know exactly, it cooled down, and there was a word for hip before, but now my hip, it's like a ice cold wire that pulls in the muscle, in the hip muscle. So that happened again if I stand long. So I said that, and he prayed for that too. Was a spirit of affliction, and the main reason I get disturbed wrong thoughts, see things different than how they are. And yeah, and you can say about my church what you think. Who's perfect? Jesus is perfect, yeah, but whatever. I was practicing to stretch, so shoulders to the front, back, head to the front, back. The spirit of affliction went out of my hip, my vertebrae became cool. His hand, hot, I didn't feel it hot, but he, so hot, so respect for him that he prayed on, and at a moment, I felt a stretch in my pectoralis, or my chest muscles, and my shoulders were pulled back, and so I actually was pulled straight up. And he said, "Do you feel that?" I said, "Yeah, I'm." It was like he was pulling my shirt to the back, but then you still can't give that stretch feeling on the chest muscles. So at first, for me, the reminder that this was a healing miracle, and I couldn't be straight up myself, and now I was straight up myself. I could barely uh, hunch to the front. So yeah, praise to Jesus indeed. But I wanna have. Bill Johnson spoke about that we so soon lose our gratitude. And I thought, yeah, I have that. But every time you preach it, you witness it to someone, God does get the honor because you say things in it. You of witnessing it and the other of hearing it. Because for the other it can be the reason, the proof, the witness that healings still happen. And I got quite a lot of healings. So I was blown away. Like, I actually felt a stretch on my chest. I felt that, and I was like, what? And he keeps doing. Every time he keeps doing the things that I didn't expect. And yes, I'm waiting now for another thing. I said it to him like I wanted, and he compared it with something else. Like, you give that to me. It seems like a situation that cannot happen. It is out of my reach. That's not gonna work because of a few reasons, and what is impossible for man is possible for God, so he gets the honor of it. So have fun, Jesus, have fun. And when it will come, I will see. But for my back now, it's straight and it's so weird. Normally in the gym, I haven't been there in a little while, so I hope to go to tomorrow or Wednesday. And when I was working out then, because I was hunched to the back, the rear of the shoulder, it seemed like the side, wasn't doing so well. So I was most of the time concentrating on the backside so it could grow. Little tired. And now that it is actually to the side, I can shape it normally. So the side is the side. And yeah, so my workout is gonna be a little different. So yeah, another healing. Spirit of confliction out of my hip. Another spirit, I don't know what kind, out of my vertebrae. Being healed by becoming more straight up. And with a few persons, the pastor said at the end of the praying service, are there more people that want to pray with me? Yes, a couple of people did. And it felt like I was pushed to the front. So I was like, guys, you're pushing so hard, you don't need to do that. And I was like, I'm gonna make a step to the front forward so they will fall to the back and see how much they were pushing. So when I eventually did it, and the pastor's wife, she's also a pastor, I told her, I said, my legs aren't shaking of the Holy Spirit. It is actually from that they push so hard that my legs are becoming tired, burned out of all the stress they have of pushing back. So when I stepped front, they were all standing like that, and I noticed they're actually not pushing that hard. They're actually not pushing. And when I looked back, I saw the build of muscle, and they were not strongly built. They were fragile women. So I was like, okay, this was not them pushing, it was a spiritual battle. They felt it like they felt the battle. They felt like I was pushing back so hard. So they knew and I knew there was something going on. What I didn't know, but it was like wow. So much happened, and still things happen. So I see them going to 10 minutes, way too long. But glory and praise to Jesus, still getting healing, still things are happening still. If you don't like the church that where I go, then don't go. But if you're hungry for the Spirit and you want to experience of more, and if you think, well, God does do the blah 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 blah, sorry, but God is so powerful, so almighty. The heavens are still stretching. He is. There's so much happening. He's so powerful. So if you try to make God's power limited by saying you can't do this, this isn't from God, this is so, this is so, it says that not all miracles that Jesus did or the apostles did are in books because a library would be too small, and the healings and casting out of demons and some miracles, they were written down. But are the signs, wonders, signs, works of powers, are they all written down? What are signs? I don't know, and what they all are. So how much do we actually know? A lot of is written down, but not all. And yet, when I get tired, my mouth cannot handle what my brain is thinking. So, and I stumble. So almost 12 minutes. So I'm gonna stop. But another healing, quite a lot I already got, and I expect more. I always expect more. So um, hopefully soon till the next video, and yeah, hi, blessings.